So one of the reasons a lot of Americans move to Mexico is because their dollar stretches so much further. So I'm going to be doing a number of videos comparing the costs in the US and in Mexico. And in this video, we are talking alcohol. So we are going to be finding your favorite liqueurs and liquors and going into BevMo. We've done some homework already and shot some of this down in Mexico. We're currently here up in Portland, or actually in Vancouver, Washington, Portland, Oregon. And it's raining because it's still not summer here. But let's head inside BevMo, see if we don't get kicked out, and let's do some comparison shopping. So although most stuff is less expensive in Mexico, there's a few things that might be a little bit more expensive in Mexico, and there's a number of things you can't get down there, so be sure to stick around and catch that part of the video too.
So as you can see, it's a pretty good selection of tequila here, but not very good compared to what you can find in Mexico. And a lot of the ones that we could find in Mexico, like these really specialty ones, you're never going to be able to find in the United States. So we are looking at Silver Patron, and it's listed here for $56.99. And in Mexico, you pay 739 pesos, which is approximately 37 US dollars.
So Absolute Vodka, if you're going to be hanging out in Cabo, you might be familiar with this one. But this one, $14.95 or so in Mexico and $20 here in the US, so you're getting a 25% discount in Mexico.
This has to be my all-time fave. I drink a lot of Kahlua. It's a Mexico product, of course, and here it is $27.99, but in Mexico you can pick this up for 192 pesos, which is about $9.60.
So now we're in the rum section, and we're looking at a couple. Malibu, so if you like really sweet rum, this is a little bit less expensive in Mexico, but if you get a nicer rum like a Kraken, it's less than half the price it is in the United States.
So another sweet drink, not my favorite, but a lot of people like it, Bailey's. It costs about $19.50 US in Mexico, and here, for the same bottle, it costs 30 bucks.
So I'm over here in the cognacs because I actually noticed that Hennessy is more expensive in Mexico, but they don't have Hennessy here. They have Courvoisier, and that is actually just a few dollars cheaper in Mexico than it is in the United States. So I finally found something here that is less expensive in the United States than it is in Mexico. This 25-year-old Scotch is just $5 more expensive, so about $375 in Mexico and $369 here in the US, but that is plus tax. Now, one note, in Mexico, tax is always included in the price, so once you add up the tax here, it's probably still cheaper in Mexico. If you're into Jack Daniels, this Gentleman Jack is about the same price in the US as it is in Mexico. So I kind of feel like I've betrayed my Wisconsin family. I did not check the price of Brandy down in Mexico. So I don't know why anyone would drink Coors Light, but it is half price, actually a little less than half price down in Mexico. Here, $13, there, $6. 24-pack of Coronas down in Mexico, just shy of $17. Here, about $30.
So as Brighton was saying, you can get like a lot of liquor and a lot of alcohol a lot cheaper in Mexico. There's only one drawback, is that sometimes the selection of the sweet stuff is not quite as extensive. And for example, like we love butterscotch schnapps, and you cannot get it, at least we couldn't find it anywhere down in Mexico. And people would walk into our house and we'd have like a party, and people were like, oh my God, butterscotch schnapps. Like it was a big hit down there. And we eventually ended up giving away a bottle to someone as a thank you gift, and they were like, thank you so much. So we're gonna take down a few of these next time we go. If you live in Mexico and you actually have a source for butterscotch schnapps, please put it down in the comments, because I think that there's a whole fan base out there that will wanna know.
So in Mexico, you can get liquor in most grocery stores, things like that. It's not as strict in terms of the location, but I gotta say BevMo here has a lot more selection just in general of the different things that are inside this store here. So selection might be a little bit limited in Mexico, but you're probably not going to pay quite as much as you do in the US.
Yeah, start over, not quite as much.
So you may not be able to get everything in Mexico, but when you do find it, it's going to be on average 30 to 70% cheaper. So you have two choices. One is you can drink a lot more of the cheap stuff, or you can drink the really good stuff that you wouldn't want to pay for in the US.
That didn't make sense.
So when you move from the US to Mexico, you have two choices. One is you can continue drinking the same crappy stuff from the United States and save a lot of money, or two is you can upgrade and drink the really good stuff for the same price as the crappy stuff in the US. So we've reached the end of the video, but there's more videos up on the side of the screen there. If we have a video that's another cost comparison video, you're gonna find it there. Otherwise, you're gonna find like a cost comparison maybe of housing or other things that we've got down in Mexico, because Mexico is where you wanna be.